Hey Leo, welcome to your April 2020 Psychic Tarot reading with me and Ariel. This is for Leo, the beautiful lion, sun, moon, rising, and Venus. Leo, Ariel, and I will get into your reading in just a moment. A few quick words. So as you know, these are not normal times. So I've been contemplating the last several days of how to adjust the readings for the times that we're going through right now. And I decided not to really adjust. As I've always said in doing these readings here on YouTube, that these are general readings. It's the general energies. And we need to work with the energies. As I've said before, it's not just about what's going to happen, but it's about how do you take the knowledge of the tarot, the energies that the cards represent. And of course, they represent different things depending on the reader, depending on the card deck, but how do we take those energies and constructively interact with them and use them for our own betterment? Okay, so please, these are difficult times for everybody, and I, as you know, just share with you from my heart and really hope that these messages reach you and can help you. So please take the reading with that in mind. And Ariel says hi, and we hope that you get as much as you can out of the readings as always. So let's get into it. Remember to leave a comment. We are all in this together. So let's stay strong for one another, and let's stay the F home for one another. Okay? All right, let's get into your reading. And of course, these are general readings, as I've said many times. So if you have a personal concern and you would like a reading one-on-one with me, the link is in the description under services, and you can read on my website all about the different readings I have to offer. Okay, so check that out. I would love to work with you. Okay, so Leo, I am going to be using a new deck this month. We're going to tune in first with this, clarify as we need to, and then I will also be pulling a side card for you to see what else is going on, and a card to clarify with that as well. So let's get into your monthly energies. I'm just going to give one more quick shuffle. This new deck that I'm using, I don't feel that it really works with reversals, so I'm not going to be doing that this month with this deck. Okay, so we have your card. We have the Strength card, and we have the Sun. We have your double energy here, Leo. Oh my God, this is so exciting. And I forgot to turn off my email. It's making noises. I'm so sorry, but look at this. The Sun and Strength, double Leo, and the Ariel is here, of course, sitting in the middle of everything. This month, it's all about you, Leo. It's all about what you want. And these both came out upright too, even though I said I wasn't reading reversals. So that's really interesting. It's all about you, your strength, your life force energy, your happiness, everything that you want to focus on and achieve. And what I feel is really interesting about this particular deck with these two cards, notice that we have the moon in this particular card and we have the sun in this particular card. So I feel that something very important is going to be coming to a culmination for you in regards to how you're seeing yourself and the direction of your life. And this culmination, this big turning point, is going to happen at that Aries full moon on April 7th. There is a huge Jupiter-Pluto conjunction also around that full moon. This is occurring in the Jupiter-Pluto conjunction is occurring in your 6th house of work and health and kind of daily routines. So the full moon is in your 9th house of the higher mind, of the vision that you have for your life, of getting, that higher perspective in your life. And with this particular imagery in this card, it's like you're coming face to face with like the real essence of your strength and of yourself inside of you. You're facing yourself and about what you really want to create for your work, for your health, your health outcomes, your well-being, your work outcomes, your job, your career, and the overall direction of your life. And I feel you're going to be making a very important decision around that full moon in regards to these issues. And that decision that you make is going to bring you enormous, enormous happiness and transformation with the butterfly energy that's here. And also, this is your card. I feel, because this is double energy coming out here, so we have the 8, and this sun card also represents your sign, which is the 8th month. I do feel that whatever decision you are taking now this month at this big full moon, it's going to, yes, affect an immediate positive change in your life, but I also feel that the full blossoming of that positive energy and positive change will occur on your birthday. So, yes, there will be a new immediate positive shift, but you're also planting the seeds. We know it takes a little time for the sunflower to grow to its full height, its full potential. And by your birthday, Leo, whatever decision you're making at this Aries full moon is going to blossom into its full potential. Very, very exciting energy for you. All right, I'm going to pull from the top of this deck. Remember, I'm not reading reversals. We have the King of Swords. What is this? We have the 5 of Swords. And we have the 10 of Swords. Wow, a lot of swords energy coming out. So this decision that you're making for your betterment. And remember, this is a general reading. So, the decision may not necessarily be about work and well-being. I'm just saying that because of the full moon energies where it's happening, for you with the Jupiter-Pluto conjunction. But also we have that full moon energy is actually happening in your 3rd house of communications and networking, brothers and sisters, and your daily life. 3rd house is about advertising, it's about marketing, it's about communications. So there could be, at this full moon, a very important conversation that you need to have with an air sign in your life. This could be Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. I'm feeling like some of you it's a Libra or somebody who has a lot of Libra in their chart. And there's something that's probably going to be cut loose at this time, if this is resonating for you in regards to this individual in your life. This has been a situation that once you make that decision, once you face the facts, with this Strength card, you're facing the facts of what it is you truly need and want out of this relationship, if this is applying to you in this situation, you'll make the difficult decision. You have the strength to make the difficult decision to let this person go in your life. And you will see by your birthday how you have turned the corner with that situation. How somebody new is probably going to manifest in your life by your birthday because you have let this situation go. Same thing, if this applies to a work situation and it's a boss or a colleague that, you've had to, that got let go, or you had to let them go. If you own your own business, something like that, it may have been a very difficult decision. You had to do it with absolute objective clarity, the King of Swords. And it was very... 5 of Swords here, it was a lot of struggle to make the decision. People may have feel like you are betraying them with this 10 of Swords, but ultimately you have the strength to look objectively at what you need to do in this particular situation and make the hard decisions. And the hard decisions will pay off for you. If this is in regards to a relationship, a new one will come in by your birthday. Look at this. There's 2 butterflies here. Not just one. So if this situation, if this is resonating for you with this King of Swords in terms of a romantic situation, a friendship situation, this is not easy energy, but you will triumph over it. You have your 2 cards here. You will triumph. You will make the right decision for yourself. But I do feel like whoever you're dealing with this King of Swords energy, they will feel like it is a backstabbing betrayal. Now, what I'm also feeling from this energy as well, Leo, and we kind of looked at that a little bit last month as well. I feel like this King of Swords energy is just not, I don't want to say, they're really not tuned into the same level of passion and zest for life that you have. That's what I'm feeling. If this is fitting you with your relationship situation. And, you know, I feel like they've almost kind of kept you in the shadow. Like you've had to dim your light a little bit. Not that you had to, but like just being around them, like you felt like you couldn't shine the way, you know, a Leo is supposed to shine. And again, this can be with a work colleague, a family member. So it's necessary. This situation is necessary to resolve because it is really about you stepping into your light and your happiness and finding better people who are more suited with your energy, Leo, your bright, shining, passionate, zestful, enthusiastic energy. And this situation has been a drain. It's like I said, you've had to hide in the shadows, dim your light while they're standing there like almost judging you for being who you are. That's the point I want to make here. You know, Leo, you are naturally exuberant and full of life. And there's something I'm feeling about this energy. Like they just are not that way, and maybe they try to siphon your energy off of you, you know, because they're incapable of generating that zest for themselves. That's a possibility also with this energy. So this situation is ending though once and for all, because you are seeing how by this full moon, April 7th, you are seeing how if you really want to get back to the core of who you are and just, you know, feeling much better about, I don't even say feeling better about yourself. You already feel good about yourself, but you just don't want to accommodate their BS anymore. That's really it. And you shouldn't, in my opinion. Do what you want, of course, but, you know, they're dampening your spirit, and it's time to let that go. All right, I am going to take a sip of water and I will be right back. Yeah, Leo, you're meant to shine. That's what it's all about. And I feel like with this such positive energy this month, that's exactly what you'll be doing. And any last little lingering doubts, you know, that other people are trying to throw on you are going to be gone. You're going to get rid of them. It's done. It's done. No more of that. And, yeah. So, all right, we don't need to keep dwelling on that. All right, Leo, let me tune in with the side cards and see what else is going on for you. Let's see what else. There's also, I feel like, the feeling that even if this situation isn't currently in your life, like maybe you're not dealing with this now, but it's almost like a haunting to me. It's like there could be this situation is still haunting your memory. You haven't fully processed it and let it go. And I say that because of the imagery in this card. This does feel like kind of a nightmarish haunting. And I feel like it's also possible that you're just going to kind of take yourself in hand and objectively have a talking to with yourself, King of Swords, and just be like, you know what, Leo, let it go. Just don't focus on this anymore. Focus on yourself, focus on the light, focus on the strength inside of you have to overcome this past situation and just leave it behind. So for some of you, this situation has already occurred, but it's, like I said, a haunting, and I think you're finally going to banish it from your life. All right, let's tune in to the side cards and see what we have for you. What else do you need to know, Leo? Oh my God, everything's falling, but this is sticking in my hand. we have the libido. Very interesting. So, as we had the two butterflies in the card we just looked at for the sun, now we have two peacocks. And it's the springtime, and it's the flowers are blossoming, and the bees are buzzing, and the sap is running, and the world is waking up again, at least in the northern hemisphere. So, Leo, with all this reconnection to your essential energy, you're going to start feeling that powerful creativity, that powerful sexual energy rise up in you. Now, I know some of you are like, oh, we're not interested in that. Some of my people who've commented. Okay, but the libido is just really, to me, about the life force energy within you, which includes your creative capacity. It's not all about sex. I mean, part of it is, because that's the ultimate act of connection and creation, as we know. So, that's part of it, but it's also just that creative energy. And that's what you're gonna, I feel, really be feeling this month as well. We have Temperance upside down. And we have the King of Wands upright. Here you are, showing up again. So, where you have been out of balance, where your well has run dry, where you have felt like the world has been a desert, no more. It's coming back, baby, and you're coming back. Now, this can be you, this can be your energy, but this can also be an Aries in your life, or a Sagittarius, or another Leo. I'm feeling it's probably an Aries. Okay, but it is possible that, like I said, where you have felt out of balance, where you have felt that you were blocked creatively, nothing was happening, you couldn't get any ideas flowing, or you just had no interest in getting up with anybody. Now, I know we're all in lockdown mode, most of us, all right? But this is the sense of just being disconnected. Also, disconnected from wanting to connect with people, literally being disconnected as we are currently, but also just not feeling that energy, that electrical current inside of you that we feel when we're plugged into our sensuality, our creativity, when we're fired up about something, when we're taking an idea from the ethers, from the angels speak in our ear, and we take this creative idea and we make something happen. You have not heard your muse speak to you in quite a while. You haven't felt that. But it's on, baby. It is on this month. You should feel a sense of relief, release, reconnection, inspiration, the life force energy just pulsing through you again. And for some of you, yes, this will be a new or renewed sexual connection. For others of you, it'll be a new or renewed creative connection. So gorgeous, gorgeous energy here. Beautiful. All right, let's pull from the top of this other deck. I love it. I love it. Let's see. Two of Pentacles. Hangman, and Ace of Wands upside down. So, again, where there was nothing happening, where there was a waiting period, there is now a reconnection, the Two of Pentacles. And I have to say, it is possible here with this Two of Pentacles energy that there are two possibilities opening up for you. There could be a creative project and a new spark of a romance. There could be two creative projects. There could be two people you have to choose from. There could be two new business opportunities coming in as well, since we have a pentacle. But there has been the last week to 12 days. I'm filming this March 27th. There has been, as we know, There has been a waiting, a sacrifice period, a feeling of rejection. Things are not happening, but that's all going to shift. And you are going to be almost, I'm feeling too busy, almost too busy. Once you deal, after the full moon, that's what I'm feeling. That situation I already talked about with that King of Swords energy and the Five of Swords and the Ten of Swords, that's going to come to a head by April 7th. Once you've dealt with that and released that situation, this libido energy starts coming in. And you can see here from this card too, trying to see here, that there's some new people coming into your life. You see these people, you're greeting some new people. That's what I'm saying. This card is about a reconnection, just like the libido card is. So I know that we're all in our little bubbles right now, but we can still reconnect. We can still reach out. There's still online dating possibilities, even if you cannot physically connect with one another currently. Maybe that's a good thing. You get to know somebody a little better if that's what you're into right now. But there is definite possibilities here for you in terms of potential romance. Absolutely. Like I said, just because we're in our bubbles doesn't mean that can't happen. You just have to be a little more creative, if you get what I mean. All right. So, but for some of you too, like I said, gorgeous, creative energy coming out this month. And with this King of Wands, what I'm really feeling also is that you're going to be really, this is already a card of like really being in charge and being empowered. But I love the little salamander that's in the King of Wands hand right now. There's also this connection with a little bit of magic, I feel also represented to me by this creature in his hand. There's going to be an element of like kind of like a magical transformation that is going to be happening for you guys this month as well. What I want you to just be careful of in this libido card, if you can see it, there is a snake in the grass. So what this suggests to me is take your time, really evaluate who can really roll with you, who's going to really appreciate your fiery energy, and steer clear of anybody who, with this snake energy, who, really throws up the red flag of somehow you're not enough or who you are is not right in some way. Because you are fine the way you are, Leo. You have gorgeous, you have beautiful energy. And, so just bear that in mind, especially if you're out there in the dating world right now, okay? The virtual dating world. But new people, new connections coming in. I'm going to do a separate business reading for you guys as well. Stay tuned for that on the channel. But so we'll dive into that separately. But this also bodes very well for some sort of new business opportunity coming in as well. More so that you create it and make it happen. But beautiful, beautiful energy. Leo, you have a great month ahead. I wish you all the best. And leave me a comment and let me know how the energy is resonating for you with this reading. You are so beautiful, Leo, and you shine so, so bright. It's wonderful to see. All right, take care, my friends. I'll see you again soon. Stella Wilde signing out.